These are the green spaces of Manila City. They all vary in sizes, sights to see, and even history. But these spaces have one thing in common. They make living in the capital city better. They help in filtering the air to reduce pollution. They're usual venues for physical activities like jogging or walking. And the greeneries that these spaces have help urban residents relax. But just how important are green spaces, especially in an ever-growing city like Manila? Manila City is the most densely populated city in the world with over 1.85 million people recorded in 2020. That's 73,920 persons per square kilometer. Basically, that's a lot of people contained in one single city. More than that, the city continues to expand with roads, highways, and other infrastructures being developed every year to cater to the city's growing population and needs. Sadly, trees and plant boxes between streets are easily removed to make way for these developments.
Hindi kasi siya income generating. So, kumbaga, yung value niya, hindi mo maagad mapapansin or mararamdaman. Parang laging hindi siya kasama, included sa design when it comes to pag nagiging urbanized na yung isang lugar.
And as a result of that, the problems of Manila City's urban sprawl continue to grow. In fact, based on the World Health Organization air quality guidelines, Filipinos are breathing unhealthy air with annual levels exceeding at least 5 times over the indicated guidelines, putting vulnerable populations and those who are relatively healthy at risk from air pollution. Buildings, structures, and pavements re-emits heat from the sun and makes the temperature of the surrounding area more hot. And the noise pollution in the city averages at a maximum of 83.93 and a minimum of 76.35 decibels. To put this into perspective, the WHO recommends that noise exposure levels should not reach 70 decibels over a 24-hour period. If you look at these figures, the living conditions in Manila are bad. But with green spaces, it makes living in the city somewhat bearable. According to a 2016 study by the WHO, urban green spaces promote mental health and physical health through psychological relaxation, stress alleviation, supporting physical activities, and reducing excessive heat, air pollutants, and noise. Green spaces are so effective in promoting human well-being that even a glimpse of greenery from a window decreases the effects of stress and stressful life situations, with the trees giving oxygen that us humans need and helping to reduce the overall greenhouse gas emissions in the city by absorbing up to 48 pounds of carbon dioxide a year, or equivalent to the same amount of CO2 emissions by a single private car traveling from Quezon City to Tagaytay. However, going back to Manila's urban development, the number of green spaces continue to shrink. In fact, right now in Manila City, there are a few accessible green spaces left. And if these go away, the life of residents in Manila City will worsen. Green spaces and public parks offer much more than clean air and a place for events. It provides a safe haven or a place where you can just stop for a moment away from the buzz and fastness of the city.